and get this. Is this thing on? Honey, come on and get this.
Oh my God, you guys, what a day. We had
Like it was just, it wasn't serving me no more.
put your hands together for Kash Doll. Yay! Top, 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 baby. Right now, give it up for Quad and King, honey, from Married to Medicine on Bravo. And as well.
They do. They do. Yeah. Oh, God. I think I moved
Marcus Polk. Yeah. So we've seen Marcus everything. Like, you've done and welcome, Boxer, Clarissa Shields. Hey! How you doing?
fine.
Yeah.
Because you be putting it on, girl. You look good.
Thanks. Put your hands together for Laura Gavan.
Thank you, baby. Hi, baby.
You look good, girl.
Thank you. You do too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can you tell us a little bit about it? Hey, you guys, welcome back to the Nene Leakes Show. And right now, we're still hanging out in the BET Media Room. But I want you to meet somebody. Put your hands together for Detroit's rapper and actress, the one and only, honey, with the baddest lyrics, honey, Kash Doll. Yeah.
What's up?
Kash, they don't really know. We did something together before. Do you remember, I think it was a long time ago, we were all on the phone. It might have been during COVID. Was it Sweetie? They had a radio.
Yeah, it was Sweetie.
She had, she was doing something, I think a podcast or something, and we all were on with her talking about some topics. I don't remember what they were. But you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
That was way back
And
then.
do you remember when I shouted you out in my cipher?
Yes,
So I'm a really rich chick on my Nene Leakes. I'm a boss. Every move never come through me.
I live.
Yes.
So you are, Mom. How's Mommy Hood treating you?
Mommy hood is ghetto.
You think so?
It's so ghetto.
I loved being a mom. I didn't like being pregnant. I'm still a mom, but
I love being a mom, but it's
Yeah.
mommy hood is ghetto. It's just
a
a
lot.
balance. It's a balance. It's it's a lot of sacrifice.
It is.
Like I'm away from them now and I miss them
Yeah,
like crazy.
I know.
So
Yeah,
it's a roller coaster, but I
It
wouldn't
is.
change it for nothing in the world. I
I know.
love
Isn't
them.
it everything?
Yeah.
Would you do more?
Next question. Say no.
Okay,
Yeah, I will have some more. I will.
Maybe down the road.
Yeah, like
Let them get a little bit bigger.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, Kash, you were living in Atlanta. That's my city,
Oh yeah.
Atlanta, and you left.
I left.
Why? You didn't like it?
It's not that I didn't like it. It was just, it wasn't serving me no more.
Really?
So it's
Okay.
time for me to go back home and
Mm.
find myself again.
I
I
know.
kind of got lost.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
instead of
know
having-
so many girls and guys from Detroit.
Yeah.
You have a lot of talent out of there.
Yes, Detroit. We just raw and real.
Yeah.
We just keep it a buck.
Y'all
You know
do.
what I mean?
You do.
Like that's just and that just is what it
Mhm.
is. But in Atlanta, I kind of lost myself. I wasn't really myself. So I
I
had to
get
go
it.
home and find myself again. You
I
know how-
kind of get that.
That's home. Home do
Yeah.
that for you. Yeah.
And then you have your family and your friends and all that stuff
Yeah,
around.
I wanna
So
be back around my loved ones.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's really okay. Then you probably have more help with your kids, you think?
Yeah, yes, that's why I'm here now. Shout out to my sisters, Shawnee
Yeah.
and Pumpkin, because if it wasn't
Yeah.
for them, I wouldn't be here. So
I
yeah,
know.
mhm.
Yeah.
Need that village
Mhm.
for sure.
And you have your new love, an athlete. You love it?
there, he's so fine.
Yeah.
He's so
I say the
fine.
same kind of stuff, girl. I be like, oh
Mhm.
my God.
I love
That's
my man.
it's so good though. See, I love it when the girls get back.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because
Yeah.
you don't have to get back when you are a good
Yeah.
person spiritually. God
Yeah.
got you, and God
Yeah.
aligned all this. I didn't go and try to do it
Mhm.
purposely. It just happened, and
Well, it happened for me.
it happened for you too.
I hope it does.
It's going
It
to.
has-
I feel like in these days, we just all got to just make sure our heart is pure.
Yeah.
The blessings
Mhm.
gonna come,
Mhm.
and then just accept what it is, learn from it, and keep it pushing, man.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
I was you. I was in something that just wasn't mentally helping me at
For
all.
real?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Really
you left that. How
Yeah.
long?
It's not been that long.
No. Okay, so it's gonna happen for you.
Yeah.
You got to get that up off you though. You got to
Yeah.
heal first.
Yeah.
I feel like
a lot.
it's best to heal
Yeah.
and instead of going into new love, not heal, because it's kind of gonna mess that new love up.
It
So
will.
just enjoy yourself, learn yourself, and
Yeah.
then everything else gonna fall
Mhm.
in line.
So he's African, isn't he?
No, he's not African. I think
Why
people
did I
think
say-
that because
You guys
I'm
went
glad
to
you
Africa?
asked me that because
Yeah.
the first time they seen us together, we were in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
okay.
just went down there to support him because he was doing something with
Oh,
like with
okay.
his teammates. But no, he's not African.
He is not
y'all. What?
African. He is not African.
No, my man not African. No,
He is
no,
not
no.
African. You know the girls like the Africans, honey. I ain't mad at the Africans.
So why do
myself.
people like Africans? What's that about?
I don't know why they like them. I've only dated one.
For real, that's what you was just dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only dated one African. I never dated an African before.
No, I never dated an African. I barely dated.
Yeah, me too. That's how I feel. I barely dated too. I feel like that's my story.
Yeah.
I've always been in relationship after kind of relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Or either been by myself.
Yeah, I love my man.
Yeah. I love that for you though, because it really feels good when it's in that place state.
Yes, it's
really good.
It's new. It's fresh.
Yeah.
It feels good. You know, it's still we still have our moments, but
Mm-hmm.
the good outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you looking real fly today. Who you wearing?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what I'm wearing.
Really?
My girl Sankara, I went to her shop yesterday.
Yeah.
And she just pulled some stuff for me because I didn't have time to shop. I meant to
Me
pack
either.
because I was everywhere and I just was like, man, you know what? I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Let me just.
She
throw
sound
some
like
together.
me. That's
yes,
my story.
it be all.
Yeah.
all that traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so hard to like
Mhm.
really
Mhm.
get yourself together.
Yeah, I don't even have anything to wear to the awards.
See,
And it's Monday. Are you going?
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going, but I don't have anything yet.
Fine, you gonna always.
Yeah,
put it
well,
together.
they're,
Come on, we ain't gonna play with Nene like
you
she
know
ain't
what I
gonna
was
do.
doing sitting right here beside you, Cash, was looking at videos and pictures they were sending me. Like, what about this dress? What
Yeah,
about
you
that
gonna,
dress?
I know you.
We got
gonna
to
look
find
good.
something, to put ourselves together on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, but it is hard, like you said, from traveling from place to
Yeah,
place.
and like trying to be
and not-
stable in doing that.
Yeah.
And trying to, because you got first off, you got to worry about hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Then you got to worry about clothes. You
Yeah.
got to worry about what time your flight, what time you got to
Yeah.
get up, and
Yeah.
then the things you have to do. The reason you are traveling is
Yeah.
just like, and then
It's a lot. It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Mhm.
So I don't know what I'm wearing. I know this jacket is Carl Kanai. It's a Leah original, and I'm
Mhm.
obsessed with a Leah. So I was
Yeah.
like, give it to me.
Yeah.
You know, these are Versace glasses.
Yes. And just for the record, Kash Doll and I have the same glam.
Oh
We
yeah.
do, yeah. Have Jordan and Dave.
Yeah, they both do. 'Cause
Yeah.
I asked her, and she was like, "Well, I'm with Nene now." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay, cool." I understand. I'm like, "Okay, cool." But Daisy, that's my girl.
No. I told her immediately. I was like, I can share. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
that.
And that's how I was. I was like, "Oh, I don't care."
Yeah, I don't care at all.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, let me have yours. You have mine. I need hair. You need
Look, we
makeup.
gotta-
Like, it ain't
we
no
gotta
big
stick
deal. to me.
together
Yeah, we do
in
have to
this
stick
thing,
together.
okay?
It's really
'Cause
not that deep.
We
though.
just talked about. It's
Yeah.
not that serious.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
not that
never
serious
been.
to me.
But some
Yeah.
people make it.
Some
So
people
then
do
you gotta
feel
act
that
like it
way.
back when you
Yeah.
don't even want to.
They do. So, the awards is on Monday night. Who are you looking forward to seeing?
Me.
Yes. Forgot about
I look forward to
you.
seeing me. Mariah Carey.
Yes.
Because it's dedicated
Yeah.
to her. Yeah.
They are giving her an award.
So
and
I would
think,
love to see her
I
because
think
that's
Lil
a real
Wayne,
diva.
too.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's getting an award. as
Everybody.
well.
It's
Yeah.
just black excellence. It's so
Yeah,
good to
it
see
really
everybody.
is.
Yeah. And just on their grind and,
Mhm.
winning. I just
Yeah.
want to see everybody win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Mhm.
So, do you have new music coming out?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a song out now, Cash Commandments, which is doing really good. My
Mhm.
album is out right now. I just got off tour.
Mhm.
You know what?
Mhm.
I got a whole. I just did Reasonable Doubt.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
TV show
Mhm.
that's coming out in September, and I'm just
Mhm.
working on music. I don't know, probably around fall time is when it will come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, TV is my thing, and
That's
I
your
love
thing.
acting, and I know you've been in BMF and so many other things, and you have your new show.
Yeah,
Do you like being an actress?
I love it. I love
Yeah.
an actress more than rapping because
Mm-hmm.
the stability.
Yeah.
When you acting, you got to stay
Yeah.
in one spot because you
Yeah.
get on TV.
Mhm.
You can't move that much.
Yeah.
'Cause you got to be able to film.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Woo, but with rapping, I gotta move around. So I like the
Yeah.
stability. I like
Mhm.
putting myself in someone else's character
Yeah,
and just
me too.
embodying
too.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
I
So
love that.
I like acting. Acting is really good.
Well, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, and I'm so proud of you.
You thank
You
you
one
so
of them
much.
ones.
Thank you. Yeah,
you know that.
I'm real regular though.
Yeah, no.
Like, I always say they be coming in my room like they think they coming to something fab. I'm like, I'm so regular.
Yeah, no, but no, you're not. You're nowhere
Yeah.
near regular.
I just be keeping
Very
it real,
irregular, but you
Just
real.
keeping it real.
The inside, your soul is
Yeah,
regular.
I don't be liking liking all that stuff. I just be real with it. Just be real regular.
Your soul is regular, but you ain't regular.
Yeah. I have to forget that. I forget that sometimes. People be like, Nene, I say, I'm real regular. Like, I'm trying to do regular stuff.
Right.
They like, you can't do that. I'm like, yes, I can.
Yes, you right.
Like, I'm real regular.
And that's what we love. That's what we love about Nene.
Yeah, I love your lyrics. Just know that, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by.
They told me, I'm like, okay,
appreciate you.
Yes.
You guys put your hands together for Kash Doll. Yay! Top, baby. Right now, give it up for Quad and King, honey. From Married to Medicine on Bravo. Yeah, Quad, what's
we are here. What's tea?
Girls, we're going to wave.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, King.
How you doing, Nene?
Welcome.
Thank you. And you guys are real friends.
Welcome, King, honey.
Let me tell you.
Show, honey. I'm glad to have you sitting on the couch. Now, I got lots of questions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You don't mind?
I don't mind.
But wait a minute.
I'm not.
Let's talk about how you
go through Quad.
Let's talk about how you said, hold on, sis.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I will slip into Quad's DMs and let her know. And I have slipped into Quad's DM many times. I said, Quad, hold on. Now, you ain't finna do that.
Now she wants to get in my DM.
Yeah. And now she in your DM.
Yeah.
Because I will get in her DMs. I said, Quad, don't do that. Because there are just certain things you can't do when you're in a relationship publicly. How does it feel for you coming out with somebody that's already a public figure and now your business is all on display?
Man, all on display.
I know, right?
I get accused of something different every week.
Yeah,
it's like story after story after story. I'm like, come on.
You just getting accused.
They
of
just
stuff
make
that
shit
people
up.
Just make up. They do make up.
They do make up a lot of things.
That's the truth.
Sometimes I just sit back and I laugh. It's entertaining. I'm like, really?
Are you from Atlanta?
Originally, no. I grew up in New York. My family's Jamaican.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What part of New York?
Staten Island.
Okay, I always
The
say
real New York.
I'm from Queens originally, and most people don't know I'm from Queens.
Oh, really?
I was born in Queens and moved down to Georgia as a child.
Okay.
And I've been in Atlanta since I was 18.
It's 18, okay.
Yeah, so I'm more ATL than anything.
Hello,
I am a Southern Belle at heart.
Represent ATL.
Yeah, you're really from Tennessee, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'm from the M-Town, baby.
You're from
Memphis.
Big
Memphis,
Tennessee.
Yes,
I don't
Memphis,
think that everybody know that either. I think
They
people
don't.
relate you to Atlanta as well.
They do.
You're
They
an
do.
ATL girl.
Yeah.
You've been in Atlanta for how long?
Oh God, I think I moved to Atlanta back in 2009.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
It's been a long time.
So how does it feel for you, Quad, to be in a public relationship too? Because that's a lot too for us. People are always saying a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And the thing that Nene told me not to do,
Yes.
she said, don't post them no more.
Don't post him,
him
right.
now another time.
No.
Sis, I'm sorry. I know you're happy.
And
I
don't
remember
tag
these
him.
words.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She said,
Yeah.
don't post them and don't tag them. If they
No.
find them, they find them on its own. You don't serve
Right.
them up. And that is the truth. And it's
That's the
funny,
truth.
when you came through and you told me that,
Yeah.
was something that I had been struggling with. We had been having conversations about that anyway.
Yeah.
And you came through and put a stamp on
Well,
it.
I ain't doing nothing but telling you the truth.
I
It's
know
not a
God
good
love.
thing. You really do have to be prepared to do that.
Yes.
People are definitely going to be in your business. And it's just like, really, we are the public figures. And you're really subjecting him to all of these things.
Absolutely.
I catch all the strays.
Yeah, you do.
Absolutely.
And even though it's good, it's kind of bittersweet.
It is.
It's a bittersweet thing. You know, you want to be showing the person that you love, but at the same time, it's not always a good thing to do.
You kind of got to be very protective.
You do.
And I think first and foremost, I think it was important for us to get on stable ground and get a solid foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
understand who we are together. You know what I mean? And who we are when we're not together. And so that trust level was there.
Well,
But
honey,
baby-
clearly we have trust,
Yeah.
and clearly we're going to be together because we are on an IVF journey, honey. So, baby, what is really happening?
Yes.
You are on an IVF journey.
I am, yes. And we'll be
Wow.
documenting that this season of Married to Medicine. Yeah.
If you push anything out, I got to be there to see it.
Of course you're going to be there to see it.
wanna see it?
Why not?
I just cannot,
Yes,
like,
you wanna
why?
see it.
Oh,
This
my
man gave me a
God.
whole ultrasound the other day. Him and Dr. Jackie.
I did it myself.
All up and through. All up and through.
Now, why you got to do that now?
The man, well, you have to do that because we want to check and see how the follicles are growing once you take the treatment.
Okay,
So it's important
okay.
to get the
Oh,
ultrasound.
wow. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Obviously, I've
You-
never
you-
done
yeah,
that
you-
journey.
yeah.
So is it hard? Because I've seen girls
You know
documented
what?
on social media, and they seem
Meaning-
like it's hard.
It's an
Girl,
emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Is it like hormones or
Oh,
something?
Yeah.
I have to deal with the hormones. When she takes the shots, I deal with the repercussions.
Okay,
But
I can see that.
And that's
Yeah.
true, but I don't feel that I'm giving him any attitude. I don't feel like I'm acting different. I do say I cry more.
Okay.
Yeah, I am more, because I'm an empath anyway.
Emotional, yeah.
But I am more emotional.
Yeah.
I will say this. I had no idea it took all of this to make a baby. I
It's a
had
lot.
no idea. The people had me fooled because
lot.
I come from where people have stair steppers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In my city.
Mhm.
And so I just never thought that I was going to have a challenge. I am 44 years old. You know,
Yeah.
so it's not that I'm oblivious, but I
Yeah.
feel 25. So I
Right.
thought that I never thought it was going to happen to me. I didn't think it
Right.
was going to be a challenge for me. And it's a lot, Nene.
Yeah,
It really
you ready
is.
for motherhood?
I'm ready. I'm past.
Yeah.
I'm past ready. I really
Wow.
want twins.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So
Yeah.
are you a father?
Yeah, I'm a father. I have a 10-year-old daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she
He's
wants to make
amazing
it
father.
3, and I'm like, let's
Yeah.
go with 1, but she wants 2.
I
Yeah.
don't mind.
Yeah.
I love twins for you.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's
Come
a lot
on,
of
A lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You're going to have to just get in there, honey.
Yes.
You just supposed to be
Ooh.
putting the baby in the oven anyway.
Well, you
We're
know,
still working on it.
He's really. We never stop. We
Okay.
never stop. We still do
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
But we just got to get a little extra help just in
That's
case. Like
15.
it's gonna happen one way or the other. Trust.
Yeah, it
You've
is.
been struggling with that 15 lately, though.
Baby, when you take these shots, then you gotta take the shot. Then you gotta open up, and you gotta do all type of things.
You do?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Open up with them. You know.
Yeah, that's
he's
a
been
lot,
struggling.
though.
He's been
Yeah, but do you
struggling.
feel like more libido, like we're taking a shot, like you
Um,
want to have sex more? No?
You know, I can't say that I feel like I want to have sex more with taking the shots.
No. You just have to be ready when
You
it's
just gotta
time.
be ready. Yeah.
So you have to be ready at a certain time. Do you have to be ready at a certain time?
Oh no, we're past that stage.
you
Oh,
can,
you're past
yeah,
it. Okay.
we
Yeah.
can still, we still are
Just regular
yeah,
routine.
Yeah,
right.
we still
And
there.
so-
But it's just it's a lot because the
Mhm.
first 6 days I'm on a 12-day
Mhm.
treatment plan. So the first 6 days I'm taking one
Mhm.
shot, and then I'll go into the doctor.
Mhm.
Jackie will check the follicles, see where I am with the growth of the follicles.
Mhm.
Then we'll add another treatment too. So it's
Okay.
another shot with it. So it's 2 shots for the
Mhm.
additional 6 days. And we're actually doing our IVF in Ghana.
Okay.
So we
Oh, wow.
A lot of flying back
So we
and
do a
forth.
lot of flying back and forth.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So check this out on Married to Medicine. Sweet tea gone, honey. 'Cause
Baby.
y'all was getting ready to nuck and buck, baby. Buck and we buck, baby. Nuck, we buck. Baby, y'all
Man.
said
Good
nuck
stuff.
and we buck, baby.
Man.
Look, you was all over there
fuck
like,
up?
what's up, what's up?
I mean,
Yeah, it
Don't
be like
test
that
me.
sometimes. Listen, I done been through all them moments on the shows.
How do you deal with it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I've never been in a physical altercation on the show ever.
Yeah.
Ever. You know, a lot of people have said, Nene was in the fight. I said, no, baby, you got hit with these words.
Yeah. Yeah. You never hit.
Yeah, I ain't never hit nobody.
Yeah.
I hit you with these words, though. You thought you was hit.
both
but-
of y'all good with those words.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta
those
watch
words
myself.
now. But I ain't never hit you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These words
yeah.
hit you, though. You was
Okay.
touched. But you know what? I honestly, the truth is, I hate when I know I got to get into it. I
Yeah,
just don't
yeah.
want to get into it.
Yeah.
publicly.
What-
It's not the best feeling.
How did
Yeah.
that used to feel when you would go into a scene and you
Mhm.
know, okay,
Yeah, this
I
my
gotta
day.
have it out with somebody.
Yeah.
You're
I
in the
can't
hot seat now.
stand that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hated that.
Yeah.
I would go into the scene just worried
Yeah.
and nervous because
Yeah.
I know if they touched it wrong, but I'm
It's up
going
and
there.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. It's
It's
all
up
the
and
way. I'm going to tell you so much stuff. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And then I want to take it back.
Yeah, later.
And then when they
Yeah.
play it, I be like,
Oh my God, like I
say
said that.
that.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's-
Yeah, it was you.
yeah,
It was you who said
yeah. But you don't feel like that every day.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
of
felt
course
like that in
not.
that moment,
Yeah.
with that person. And I'm too the kind of person, I don't like to hold a grudge for a long time.
Yeah.
We can hold a grudge. I like to get on over it.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep going through this.
See, I'm a
crap.
little different because I'm a Taurus.
Oh, so you
I'm
hold
already,
on.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm already stubborn. That's
Yeah.
that just comes with me.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm a loyal and very reliable friend. So it's like, why even test me?
Yeah.
Why even shake up and mess up our friendship? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to be good to you. I'm going
Yeah.
to even be better to you than you are to me.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that.
Yeah. So when is your new season?
We're filming now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we just tipped away to come out here and play with the people at the BET Awards and have
Okay.
a good
So
time.
you guys are shooting.
Yeah,
your
we're
new
filming
season.
right now, season 12.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, this
Yeah.
year the
we're
BET
actually in our
Awards.
4th week of filming.
Okay.
Yeah, going
Okay.
to the 5th week. Yeah.
Well, this year's on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you
yeah.
guys shoot on Mondays?
We don't. Sunday,
Yeah.
and
So
Monday. That's why
that's
we're
good.
here.
Yeah.
So Sundays and Mondays we're pretty
Yeah.
much
Then you
off.
can make it on.
And
Monday.
Tuesday,
So
Tuesday I have to
shoot
be there. I have a scene
Yeah.
on Tuesday, 5
Yeah.
o'clock. I'll be there.
Well, I sure do
We're on the
appreciate
first
you
flight
guys.
back.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by.
Of course,
the
girl.
Nene Leakes
Yeah, of
Show.
course, and we're proud of
I love for you guys. Thank you so much. I love when we get back to Atlanta, you guys come and sit down. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to know?
Yes.
I really would love.
Yes.
I would love to see you back on Housewives again.
Oh, everybody that sits here
That's just
say
my-
that.
that's
Yeah.
just my personal feeling.
Well, we'll
you know what I
see.
mean? Y'all
We'll
need to make that work.
We'll see.
The people need you, child. The
They need
people
some
you.
entertainment.
The
We-
people- okay, the girls doing good. They
Yeah,
doing
we
good,
will
but
see.
They would be doing a lot better. If
Yeah,
you
they
were
would.
present.
We'll see. We'll
Okay.
see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Thank you guys so much. Give it up for Quad and King, Married to Medicine. Woo! From the TV series Sistas. Please give a virtual round of applause for Mignon and Sal. Yay!
Hi, everyone.
ATL sister. Okay. LA.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. I didn't know that you live in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Are you
most
from
of them.
Atlanta?
Not originally.
Where you
I'm originally
at?
from DC.
Oh, you are?
But I grew up in Augusta, though. Are you a golf girl? Is
You
your
grew up
husband a
in-
golf
Yeah,
guy?
you grew up in Augusta, Georgia.
Wow,
Payne
all this
College,
time.
Medical College of Georgia. That's where everybody go for the PGA. They say all the rich men fly in.
I should go
private
back, huh?
planes. Yeah, I was almost gonna go when they were like the rich men. I was like the rich men. So they flying into Augusta. Honey, we need to pack our bag and go down to Augusta.
Oh
Are you from LA?
I am born and raised. Yep.
Really?
Yep. I'm like a rare. It's a rare
because
thing.
Everybody is from.
Yeah.
somewhere.
I was born in Pasadena, but raised.
Yeah.
I
Here,
was all
out
up and
here.
down the state. But
Yeah.
this is my
you
home. Yeah.
guys have your new season coming up
Yep.
July 16th, is
Mhm.
it?
16.
So you guys have to tell us about it. Well, first let me ask you this. I know your characters, they've gone through everything, highs and lows. And how do you guys reset from those emotional scenes?
Have we?
Still there? You
Still.
It takes a lot.
It
People
does.
don't know. When you're acting, you guys are actors.
Yep.
So you know how to reset and
Yeah.
switch the personalities for the character, right?
Yeah. I think it's really important to do something to ground yourself when
Yeah.
you come out of, acting, especially if you're having like really intense, heavy emotional scenes, whether that's taking a bath, jumping
Yeah.
in going to the beach, being around loved ones,
Mm.
just anything to like root you and ground you back into your body, your life. I think that's really important.
Let's go back a little bit. So, how did you get the part?
I auditioned.
You auditioned, but after that, like
Yes.
they called you back
So
over and over
honestly,
again.
it was really quick for me. I auditioned.
That was me.
Yo,
You were
yeah.
going back and forth over
Mine
and over
was
and over again.
really quick. I have to say, like, I auditioned. I sent in a self tape.
Yeah.
And by the end of that evening, I had found out that I was like in the running for it. And then
Really?
Like,
I
my
always feel
tape-
like my self tapes don't work.
I used to
wanna
feel
be
like
in
that
person,
too.
like, for some reason.
Yeah, and then I think the next
get to
day,
in
I do love being in person because
Yeah.
you have that energy.
Mm.
But the next day, I booked it. Yeah,
Wow.
and then I was
I don't think I've ever really booked from a self tape. I feel like I've had to go in person.
mhm.
To
What
make
about
it
Glee?
work.
Did you book from a self tape or in
I
person? Or
did
did
it.
they just
It
give
was
you
in
Glee?
person.
It was in person.
You
Yeah.
auditioned for Glee? I thought they
No,
just
I
gave that
didn't.
to
I
you.
didn't
Okay.
audition. I had a meeting
Mhm.
actually. So
See,
we
that's
had
what
a
you want.
meeting.
The meeting,
Yeah.
not the
meeting,
audition.
the
The
Yeah.
meeting.
So
Yeah.
the meeting, they were already thinking of me,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Let me just meet with her
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
see how she
Yeah.
is."
Mhm.
And once we met, he was like, "You know what? Let's just try one episode, and if we like
that's all you
it,
need.
then we'll keep going."
Mhm.
And then we just kind of kept going, and then it just never stopped.
It was so funny.
It was
Mhm.
so good. It was so good. So you auditioned and you had to keep going and going and
Mhm.
going.
The whole
How many
process.
times?
So this was pre-COVID.
Oh,
yeah, like
okay.
so you know how there's cattle calls, but this was
Yeah.
a cattle call, but it wasn't a cattle call where you just show up. It was like these were handpicked. So he just did it like this mass, like so everyone who was auditioning for Karen, everyone who was
Yeah.
auditioning for Sabrina, everyone who was auditioning for Danny, Andy. Well, Andy was already cast because KJ was auditioning for the Oval, but he said, you know what, I'm going to put you in Sistas.
Yeah.
So she had already done the audition process for that, and he just gave her Andy based upon all her other work.
Mm.
Same thing with DeVouse.
Mm.
He had already landed Zach. Crystal was in the room. Little did we know, she's Fatima, as you know.
Yes.
And then she was in the room with the audition. So
She was in the room. Wow.
because you know she's a consultant
Yeah,
producer on
yeah,
the show. Because she
yeah.
came, her and her friend came to Tyler with the idea, and he
Yeah.
was like, "All right, yeah, let's do it." So
Wow.
yeah, so and then everyone for Calvin. So like the day I auditioned, Anthony, who plays Calvin, well, I can't remember Anthony Dalton, who plays Calvin, was there.
Mhm.
Ebony Obsidian, who plays Karen, was there. Novi Brown, who plays Sabrina, was there.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
KJ was
everybody.
there reading with us. Cheeto Nkocha, who plays Gary, was there. Me and Zach read together, aka Deval read together.
Yeah.
So everyone who was in our
That would
original
have made
cast
me nervous.
was
That's it.
but
Yeah.
see, that
Yeah.
wasn't where I was nervous. I was comfortable with that.
Okay.
It was when they kept calling me back. They called me
Right.
back, and I saw Raven Goodwin from Being Mary Jane there
Yeah.
auditioning for. I was like, and I said, Jesus, she already been on a TV show. I got
Yeah.
$12 to my name. Let me have it.
Good job.
Yeah.
She don't need it. I need it.
Yeah, I need this job.
Doesn't that intimidate you? Sometimes I've been like that too when I get to an audition. I see all these people and I'm like, now why do they call me?
And-
Sometimes I just
Yep.
start messing with my head.
And all eyes are on
Yeah.
you. It's
Yes.
nerve-wracking.
So you didn't go through that process. did
No,
you?
I have gone through that process.
Oh,
but not
okay.
with this, not with Sistas. I
Yeah.
got really lucky. I mean, I still had to audition and
Yeah.
put the work in, and you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
got to do the work no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got mine was quick.
Yeah. I love that you said I had $12.
Because I took a
Girl.
screenshot. And you know when the Israelites at the Red Sea and
Yeah.
Moses is like, the Egyptians you see today, you will see no more. I wrote that.
Wrote it.
I screenshot it. You know how you can mark up a screenshot? I said,
Yeah.
the Egyptians I see today, I'll see no more.
Help me,
Praise God.
Lord. I need this one.
Help, Lord. Be a fence
I know.
around my credit score.
Well, you got it.
Oh,
How'd you
man.
feel?
hmm I enjoyed it for like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
But then there was this feeling in my gut, my spirit, my soul that was like, the real work begins now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
As I've come to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. But this is so good. So you guys got to tell us about the new season. What's going on?
She's getting crazier.
Oh, you know, everyone keeps giving poor Penelope a hard time, but
She's
man,
justified, though.
She is justified. The girl
Yeah.
went through so much in the short amount of time
Mhm.
she's been on the show.
Yeah.
You know, she's gone. She's lost her baby. Her fiance was
Yeah.
engaged with, you know, another woman. Gave her the same ring. Also bought her
Not the same ring, honey.
a penthouse. Like he
Jeez.
was doing this.
Men are lazy.
He was doing the exact
Same
same thing
thing
with
for both.
both of us, and was also married.
Yeah.
So she's finding out that her whole world is just
a lie.
a lie.
Yeah.
You know, she's all sweet, she's innocent, and then all of this happens. Just like, what the fuck? Like,
Because we love Sal so much. So when she first came and her character was like, you know, hopeful and pregnant, we were like, oh my God, I hope she becomes an ancillary sister, you know. And then they took her off the deep end. We were like,
no,
Dang.
she's crazy. She's crazy. She's pissed. That's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Like she feels betrayed, and she wants someone to pay. That's what it is.
Good. I love it.
Right?
Good. And next, and your character.
well, Danny honestly is kind of in like a holding pattern right now.
Okay.
Because, you know, she won the settlement money from the previous season.
Mhm.
But, you know, it's not
So
necessarily.
is she rich?
No.
Oh, she's not.
My character's in the same apartment she's been
But you won the settlement money.
I know.
But it wasn't that much money.
It was like 75, wasn't it? It was like 75 grand.
Oh, 75.
And so it's the type of money where it's like, I can't really change my life with
Yeah,
this. So let me invest it.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
like she's where she is, but hopefully for the future, I'll be set up for better.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, it's not nearly as dramatic as this one.
That's okay. But your character tries.
She is.
So I can only imagine how
She
your
is.
audition went. You went in there gay.
No.
Oh, you did
She
it?
started off
My
really sweet.
My audition is really sweet. I'm the girl next door. It's very like, I'm so in love. And
And then suddenly they
He's-
switch it.
and
Oh my God.
I'm getting everything I wanted.
yes, it's
Mhm.
very, very sweet in that
Mhm.
the first 2 seasons. And then it's like, she
It
just
changed.
is like,
Yeah,
I'm about
everything
to fuck everybody
changed.
up, you know?
Like everything
Literally.
completely
You
changed.
know what they say about nice people? Do not push
Yeah.
nice people.
Like,
Do not
her-
push them.
her introduction, that episode is like, hi everyone, you know,
Yes.
like nice to meet. And she's pregnant. She's
Mm.
very sweet. And nah,
Not anymore.
nah.
Mhm.
Now
She's-
things have completely
She
changed.
came back with
Yeah.
a vengeance. Yeah,
What day does the show air and what time?
July 16,
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard. But check your local listings
Yes.
for other time zones.
Is that like every Tuesday, every Friday,
Wednesday.
Every
Wednesday. I think we're still Wednesday.
Every
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Mhm.
Okay, great.
On BET.
BET.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
you guys.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
so
Thank
much for
you.
coming.
Thank you for having
I
us.
love talking to you guys.
Likewise.
I know, I'm like,
Let's do this
You
all
guys
day.
in Atlanta.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Don't
are
play
you
with
in
me.
Atlanta all the time? Do you
Most
live
of the
here or do you
time.
live here?
Most of the time.
Where do you guys shoot?
Atlanta.
We shoot whenever they tell us to shoot.
I mean, but where?
Oh, where?
Atlanta.
Oh, the studio.
In
TBS
Yeah.
at his studio.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should come hang with us.
I
Do you
would.
want to be in the episode of Sisters?
I
That
would
would be
come over
so
there, honey, but I can I be
fun.
the rich sister?
Absolutely.
Sure you can.
Nene,
For sure.
actually, we need to talk to Crystal about this. Nene, do you seriously want to be on our show?
Seriously, I would come. No lie.
All right, y'all saw this.
Uh-oh. It's
Yeah,
done.
seriously, I'm
And
working
so it
this
is.
week on the Miss Pat show. After this, I'm gonna be.
Oh, I
working
love
with her
that.
for like a week. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for coming.
you
I
for
love
having
you guys
us.
so much
Don't
for
forget to
having
tune
us.
in to Sisters July the 16th on BET.
Thank you, Nene.
Sitting with me right now is hallelujah. Is Pastor Mike Jr. in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. Let me hear that hallelujah one more time.
Hallelujah.
That's a Baptist hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Listen, you're from Birmingham, Alabama.
That's right. That's right.
Wow. Okay, so are you still there? You're still there.
Absolutely, man. Birmingham's home. I tell everybody, being out here for
Yeah.
BET Awards is special.
It's nice.
Because, you know, man, being from Birmingham, they told us when we were young, you had two options. Go to the right, go to Atlanta. Go to the left, go to Nashville.
Yes.
So to make it out of Birmingham is a special thing.
Well, you know, I'm from Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I love it. I'm out here on the West Coast doing this, but honey, I can't wait to get back home.
To the good food.
Yes.
To the good
I'm from the
food.
South, honey. So you're going to be at the awards on Sunday?
Absolutely. We nominated for our best gospel song.
Yes.
Dropped a song called Amen. So I'm excited about that. And
The song is called Amen?
oh yeah, let the church say amen. So yeah.
Yes, honey,
it's
let the
going
church
there.
say amen.
I should have added that hallelujah you had too.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited.
But I thought you had another song that was called something
Absolutely. So we just dropped the EP last night
else. Okay.
called God Showing Out.
Okay.
So currently it's one of the top streaming gospel projects in the whole world right now. And so it's been a good month. Let me tell you about my month. Amen is the #1 gospel song in the country right now for the second week.
Okay.
We just dropped a project that's going crazy. And my kids ain't got in trouble since Wednesday. It's been a God showing out. It's a good week. I left all of them at home.
You're like, ain't nobody in
Hey,
trouble, and I am doing very
exactly.
well. Okay,
Exactly.
I appreciate that. So you guys are nominated for what?
Best gospel song, man. So in an incredible category with Yolanda Adams, Kirk Franklin, and Glorilla. So who would have thought a kid from Birmingham would be? Absolutely. Kurt and Glow got a song. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kurt, Glow, Mab City. So like I told everybody, we just glad to be in the number.
Well, you are. You're in
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
A lot of people can't get nominated. And
Absolutely.
You are nominated. So
Yeah.
hallelujah. So your church is in Birmingham.
Yeah, Rock City Church. I started it when I was 25 years old, man. So 25, I walked into a room. I put 1,200 chairs out because I was like, God gonna do something big. I think 12 people showed up. But if we fast forward at 25, it was 10 of us. By 26, it was like 1,800 of us. By 27, it's like 9,000 people in an arena. And so the last couple of years, man, we just been doing our thing in Birmingham. I heard God tell me when I was 29, he said, for the next 10 years, love God, love your city, love your family, and the world will come looking for you.
Wow.
You know, so man, over 40, 50,000 members later, and people were saying like,
Wow.
if I was you, I'd be all over TV. But I think it's special when God can use you and you stay hidden.
Yeah.
Because some people are gonna let their their ambition lead them to an ambush. So man,
you wouldn't do TV?
I was just on the low. I heard the Lord tell me just love God, love your family, love your city. At my 10-year anniversary, I sung a song in church called Big. It's called And It's Gonna Be Big. I woke up the next morning, it had over 4 million views. And the rest was history.
But what about people who are home and can't get to the church? Are you streaming?
Yeah, man. So we
Okay.
stream. That's what's been so incredible because
Uh-huh.
I don't come outside that much. So
Yeah.
literally, I've been walking through here and people been looking at me saying, we are Rock City.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize our online family had got so
Yeah.
big. So I'm super excited and I can't wait to see what God do next.
Well, I'm sure he's going to do something amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And when you get ready to do TV, you'll know when the time comes.
Absolutely.
You know that thing,
Yeah.
you just kind of
Yeah.
like know it's time to go there. So you will know.
Absolutely.
You know, so thank you so much for stopping by the TV
Thank you
show.
for
I
having
really
me today.
appreciate you.
Thank you
And
so
I wish
much.
you the best
Thank you
for
so
your-
much.
for your nomination.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you'll do well.
I
Yeah.
see that.
So you'll be there in the audience.
Yeah, I'll be there in the audience.
Yeah.
I got me a nice little
I might
situation.
be there. I might be there. I'm still thinking about if I want to come or not.
Yeah.
So, because you know when you usually do awards and stuff, you have to be like on.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, for 3 hours.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know
Yeah.
yet. So, but thank you so much. And it was a
Thank
pleasure
you so much
meeting
for
you.
having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Right now, you guys, I want you guys to give a round of applause for actor Marcus Polk.
Correct. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. So we've seen Marcus on Moesha.
Martin, Red
Martin.
Tails,
Oh, so you've
Roll
done it all.
Bounds.
You've done it all.
Yeah,
You've done it all. What are you
that's-
currently doing now?
I just finished a film for BT called Critical Impact.
Okay.
It'll be coming out at the end of the year. It's
Mhm.
got myself, John A. Locust, who's got a bunch of movies on BT right now.
Okay.
Jennifer Freeman,
Okay.
Columbus Short makes a cameo in it.
Okay.
It's a dope movie, action film.
Okay, I
Yeah.
bet it is though. So
Yeah.
where is it coming out? You said
BET.
on BET.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you've done everything. Like you've done all these movies when we were childhood, all these TV shows and
Yes.
stuff like that, and you are still going.
Yes.
What is it that can keep you in the industry this long? Because longevity is a big thing. Sometimes, especially being in kid movies or
Yeah.
child movies, after so many years, you kind of like fall off.
Yeah.
But you're still hanging in here.
Yeah, I've had a real passion for the industry,
Mhm.
and I've been able to also shift lanes into producing and directing as well, which has kept me excited about
Good.
creating,
Mhm.
and keeping God first, of course. And that's been able to navigate me through this circus of an industry that it
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be. But I've been blessed to
Mhm.
always work with great people.
Mhm.
Everybody's just always been amazing that I work
Mhm.
with, so it's just
Mhm.
been a blessing, and it's kept me
Mhm.
energized to keep going.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm born and raised here in LA.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm a
And you
rare
still live
find.
here? Oh, yeah, you are.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people, are not from here.
Yeah,
They all
a lot of
migrate here for the
yeah,
industry
a
and
lot of
stuff like
imports.
that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't mind
yeah.
it. We love it, LA. We
Mhm.
used to it, but yeah, it
Yeah.
feels good to be from here and be able
Mhm.
to continue and be in the industry.
Yeah, what part of
Yeah,
LA are you from?
I'm a West Side baby,
Oh,
LA.
you are?
Yeah, I was born and raised at the Cedar Sinai where Biggie Smalls
Okay,
passed away.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. So you was one of those babies,
yeah,
huh?
I'm a good one. I got the good
Yeah.
shot.
You did get a shot. Well, it was good catching up with you. Can you
Thank
tell us where they can find you at on your platform, social
Yeah, just
media?
Marcus Polk across the board. You can
Mhm.
look my name up, last name Paulk.
Okay.
And yeah, just check out the new movie. Critical Impact is coming out, and Bomb Pizza on Tubi right now that I produced and I'm starring in too.
Very
Yeah,
good. Good.
thank
You guys give it up for Marcus Polk. Thank you. Yay. And so I want you to put your hands together and welcome boxer Clarissa Shields. Hey, Clarissa.
Hey,
How you doing?
Fine.
Good. You said you saw me a couple times in Atlanta. Where?
The gas station.
Did you for real?
You just be in there just dangling around. Like,
Yeah,
look
I
what
just
Nene
go
doing
in. I'm one of those people that I do a lot of things by myself.
here. Me too.
And I don't know. I'm not a loner, but I kind of operate like a loner.
I feel
Like I get in my car and I move around by myself. I go to stores by myself. I shop by myself.
same thing, girl. I be having my gun right on up.
Yeah, I just
I
go.
be moving around.
I just move around by myself because I don't need a lot of people to go with me. I
Ain't
don't
nothing,
have an entourage.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't have an entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me where you're from.
I'm from Flint, Michigan, born and raised.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Mhm.
Now where do you live now?
Atlanta.
You live in Atlanta?
Yes.
Now,
That's how I saw you at the gas station, girl.
yeah, I thought you were just out in Atlanta. I didn't
Mm-mm.
know that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we really have to get together and
Yeah.
talk. Yeah, we really have to
I'm
do
always
something.
out there. Listen, I have me a big old house out there.
Yeah.
7 bedroom. I got a
Yeah.
pool in the back with a basketball court.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
nice.
how do you like Atlanta?
I love Atlanta.
Me too.
I love the food. I love the people, the energy.
Me too.
It's really easy like to network. To me, it's like the Black Hollywood. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I love Atlanta. It is Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
We film a lot out there and we do a lot of stuff out there. So Atlanta's Black Hollywood. You have a fight that's coming up. When is your fight?
I fight July 26th in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. 19,000 expected to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross is walking me out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finna turn them up. I'm
Yeah.
defending my undisputed championship. When you announce me, you like, oh, we got boxer Clarissa Shields. It's like I got so many world titles, girl. You wouldn't even be able to name them if you tried.
I would love to come check you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
really
invited.
would. Yeah, I would.
And I'll make sure you got VIP passes, whatever
Yeah.
you need.
I
Just
would love
let me
to
know.
come and
Let's
see that
connect.
in Detroit. Yeah, I would love to connect. And I'm an Atlanta girl, so you might want to connect with me. I tell you some places to go, some good restaurants to go
Girl,
to.
yes, of
Where to go
course.
shopping at. I can hook you up.
I need to know where to go shopping at for sure.
Yeah,
Because you be putting it on, girl. You look good.
I try. I try to have a few little people to come out here and work with me and do a little couple of things with me. So tell me about your workout regimen. Do you work out? You say every day.
Yeah.
I was just telling you that I don't eat breakfast, so I was feeling a little slumped.
Mhm.
I'm a big lunch and dinner girl, but I'm not a breakfast girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I have to eat in the morning. I like my oatmeal, my cereal, my
Yeah.
fruit. And then sometimes if I do skip it, I always work out in the morning. So today I ran 3 miles.
Okay.
Well, 3.5 miles.
Mhm.
I have to come here and do all this media stuff.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna work out again.
Okay.
Because I work out 2 or 3
Twice a
times
day.
a day when
Okay.
I'm getting ready for my
Okay.
fight. Because you take a lot to beat these girls down
Yeah.
and to
It
look
does.
good doing it. So I
Yeah.
have to be in shape.
Mhm.
But the running, I drink a gallon of water a day.
Mhm.
I portion my meals
Okay.
so I don't get all fat in my stomach.
Mhm.
And it's a lot of punching going on.
Yeah.
I punch the bag, I punch the pads, push-ups, crunches. I have to kind of get everything stronger. Like right now, I know I don't know if I look strong or not to you, but
Yeah.
I actually look stronger than this once I get ready for the fight.
So I was gonna say, when you get closer to that date, is it something that you just stop doing completely, like just because you really got to get focused? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I stopped doing a lot of things, but sex is one of the biggest things that I stopped 4 weeks before the fight. There is no sex.
No sex.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow. No sex.
Yes.
No sex. At all for 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks. No sex, yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of temptation.
I
Y'all
mean,
not gonna sleep in the same bed together.
no, we can sleep in the same bed. I just can't do nothing.
Okay.
Now, I didn't say I can't do nothing to him.
Yeah, right. Okay, then.
He can do nothing to me, if that makes
Okay,
sense.
then.
I have to keep my stuff.
Okay,
know.
good. Okay, so that's a good one right there. That you
Mhm.
taught me something then. Okay. I'm just gonna take care of you. Yeah,
Right.
Okay, that's good. Not having sex for 4 weeks. I'm already not having sex for 4 weeks, man. Like
Do it make you want to bite somebody's head off? It make me want to do that.
It does that. So you're in a relationship with Papoose.
Yes.
Yes, he's out of Papoose is from New York City. Isn't
From
he
Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn, New York. I don't think that he knows, or a lot of people don't know. I'm originally from Queens, New York. It's where I'm from.
Where you from?
Originally Queens, New York.
Okay.
But I moved down to Georgia as a kid.
Okay.
So most people know me as an Atlanta girl.
Okay.
Yeah, like so now that you're dating Papoose, you're in the press a lot.
Mhm.
How do you feel about that? Isn't it crazy? Because just when I remember when I first started in reality TV, how everybody would just be in my comments and talking, and how you lose all of your privacy. Isn't that crazy? That's the part I hated. How does that feel though?
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But I embrace it because no woman fighter has ever been on the level that I'm on.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like new devils, new levels.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's
well,
true.
it's new levels, new devils. And I'm just kind of like, sometimes it's funny to me, but listen, I'm not bothered by the haters, because if you live by the insults, you can die by the compliments.
Yeah.
So I'm more of just like one of those people that's like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do because I pay my bills and
Well,
I
I gotta
take care of
tell
me. So I can't really get off until like, oh, this person said this, and they're like, yeah, it may piss me off, but it still doesn't stop me from doing anything.
Well, it took a long time for me to learn, and you'll learn this along the way. The comments, whatever, just have tough skin, and
People can pay for them.
Yeah,
People can pay for comments.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Listen, just don't read the comments. I don't read the comments. Every now and then I take a little peek at them, but I try not to read the comments. And I just try to go on. A lot of times I post, I don't even go back and look at the post. People be hitting me up and saying, Nene, you didn't spell that right. You need to fix this and that. Because I try not to go back and look at it. Because sometimes I don't want to hear what people have to say. But over time, you will gain the toughest skin of all time, and you won't give a ish about what anybody is saying.
I think that I have tough skin, but I think that it is a myth that, oh, if you respond to somebody who said something bad to you, that they got over on you. I think some people need to get cut into. Like
some people do.
I'm a person like I'm like the snapback person. Like, oh, clap back at them. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get you together. Then I block you.
Well, I will tell you this: some people do need to be checked.
Yes,
that's the truth. Now, sometimes I've held off on saying something to people, and sometimes I'm like, no, they need to hear something.
They do.
They need to get an understand. That ain't what they should be saying right now. So sometimes you do have to do that.
Yes.
But nonetheless, once again, tell everybody you're fighting and where you're gonna be fighting at, and how they can get tickets to see you fight.
Yep. I fight July 26th in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah.
Tickets on Ticketmaster. Rick Ross is walking me out. Listen.
Yes.
Women boxers don't even do it how I do it.
Yes.
Kash Doll walked me out. Papoose walked me out.
Yes, Kash was here earlier.
She's here right now. I'm actually about to go see her.
Yeah.
And I mean, I am the #1 woman boxer in the world right now, and I'm ranked amongst the men rankings too. So I'm super excited for July 26th to defend my titles. And you can watch on DAZN. If you can't make it to Detroit, you can watch on DAZN.
Good, very good. And so we said I'm coming.
All right.
The Nene Leakes Show is coming. You guys, give a round of applause for Clarissa Shields. Right now, though, on the Nene Leakes Show, we have two amazing artists from South Africa. Please put your hands together and give us a virtual round of applause for Tarryn and Clarice. Did I say it right?
You got it.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, you guys got to tell you guys that I went to South Africa.
Did you have a good time?
Did you have a great
Did you have a good time?
Yes, Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I had the most amazing time. I went to the safari.
Yes.
Oh my God. I was
Super
like,
cute.
wow. And I've been asked to come back too. So
You should.
Come.
Yeah, I will. I heard the girls over there in South Africa got body, honey.
Bunda.
I did. I hear that. So your group is called TXC.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can you tell us a little bit about it? I hear that you guys are having a song to drop.
Yeah, we got music dropping. We got a tour coming up.
Oh.
Yeah, we are.
And you are nominated for a BET award.
Yes,
The first
we are.
African DJ, female DJ duos to be nominated.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I won't forget. I'm excited about this because DJs don't usually look as
It's-
beautiful as you guys.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
a lot harder to get through to, this stage of it all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It really is. Yeah. So were you guys excited when you got the news that you were going to be nominated for a BET
Yes,
award?
I'm still screaming, still dying.
So you will be at the show on Sunday.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah, this year's on a Monday, which is really weird. It's been on Sundays for years.
Yeah.
And suddenly they have switched it now to Monday. So that's really odd for me to go like Monday when it's normally on
Monday,
Sunday.
yeah.
But tell me about the music that you have.
So we've got coming up or in
Coming up,
June.
yeah.
Well, we've got a project coming up. So it's mixed with piano and Afro beats. So what we're doing, we're infusing the two genres. So we are using South African artists and we're using Nigerian artists,
Oh,
and we
really?
are
Now, you know we like
putting
the
it all
Nigerians.
together. That's or two.
You know, we like the Nigerians too a lot and the South Africans a whole lot. How did you two meet?
We've been in each other's lives like since forever. Like we've been doing everything together for such a long time where you see the one, you'll see the other.
Yeah. And so you guys just decided one day that you're gonna just
Do business together. Yeah. work
Right.
together.
Okay.
So-
It's really hard for friendships to do business together. So how's it working?
Well, we've been together for like 15 years.
Yeah.
So
and it balances out. Like our personalities are different. We understand each other. It's not a competition between the two of us. There's one goal.
goal is
and
the same.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it makes it easier for us to work together.
But that's really, really good. Are you guys signed with a label or anything?
Yep, we totally are. And we are so grateful. We've got the best supportive team that's
Yeah.
definitely our in. Yep.
That's really, really good. I'm excited for you guys. Is there anything else you want to tell us we should be looking out for?
You're gonna be seeing a lot
Definitely
more of us.
outdoors.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll be seeing a lot more of us. Yeah.
When is your tour?
Well, it's coming up now in June. It starts in June, month in June. London, if you're watching this,
Oh, you're gonna be in-
pull up on us.
Yeah. So you're gonna start in London?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Got a headline show in London, and then from there we go off right into the year.
yeah, I know they said that you are from South Africa. Are you
Yeah.
guys currently living there, or do you live in the States?
No, we live there, but we never there.
You're never there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're always on the road, always touring, and because our label is here, you'd find us here on this side. Yeah,
So your label's in Los Angeles.
Atlanta.
Where?
Atlanta.
Once again.
Atlanta.
You know that's my
we on the right
city.
show. We
Yeah.
actually on the right show.
Yeah, that's my city, girl. Atlanta. Are you kidding me? Okay, welcome to the A. So you've been out
Period.
there a few times.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! The next time you guys are in Atlanta, you have to reach out to me. I will totally show you around.
Please.
Yeah. I'm always gone as well, but Atlanta's my city. I definitely will come and show you guys a
should
good
definitely
time out
come.
of
And we haven't seen
Yeah.
enough of Atlanta yet. We need to see the hot
You would
spots
love
and what's
it.
popping
It's
up.
very,
there.
very hot right now,
Oh, really?
and in Atlanta, and it's I think cold in South Africa. Is it?
Yeah, it's our
Yeah, yeah,
winter time
yeah.
now.
This
So it's
time of
quite
year, it's
cold.
cold in South Africa. Yeah, but I'm so happy to have you guys here on the
We're
show.
happy to be
Thank
here.
you so much for coming. So, just before you go, can you tell the viewers where they can find your music?
TXC everywhere.
Everywhere. Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, everywhere there's
Everywhere.
a music platform. That's where you can find us.
Good. Thank you guys. You guys are beautiful.
Thanks
Come
for
back
having
anytime.
us, Miss Nene Leakes.
Thank you. Come back anytime. Yes. Yes. My next guest is R&B singer Tiffany Evans.
Oh my gosh, Nene.
Work it, honey. She got a diamond on her toe.
Okay.
The one I need. The one I want. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You
girl.
look good.
Thank you.
You like I'm looking at you. I'm like,
There's
Let's
a lot
see.
going on.
Yeah,
girl.
no, you look
Listen,
good.
over here at this BET Media House, all
Yes.
of the amazing. Isn't this amazing?
Yes,
though?
it
This is
is.
the 25th anniversary,
Ugh,
so it's
it's
gonna
so
be a lot.
amazing.
You're gonna be there on Monday.
Yes, yes, and I'm
Yes.
so excited to see everybody. You know, the 106 and Park reunion
Yes.
is absolutely
Yes.
amazing. You know, I want to see
Yes.
Bow Wow because you know he
Yes.
was a
Yes.
staple. You
Yes.
know,
Yes.
and
He was around y'all time. I'm gonna see AJ them, honey. And
okay,
when
AJ
Free is Free gonna be there. See,
yeah,
you
I
know what I'm
remember
talking about.
them. I was a baby though. I was
Yeah,
a top,
I
but I
like them.
remember them and
Yeah.
love that.
That was back then.
Everybody looks so good though. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
great energy, beautiful. You look amazing. I'm
Thank
just
you.
happy
You
to
as
be
well.
in the mix.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
where are you from?
I'm from New York, but I came from Atlanta.
Yeah, you came from.
Yeah.
You are from New York.
I'm from New York.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I'm from
you
New
are
York.
you born in Atlanta?
No, I was born in New York, but
Okay.
I'm down in Atlanta now. That's
Okay.
where I really, I mean, I got my start in Jersey,
Oh,
but
okay,
we transitioned on down to Atlanta because
Okay.
we had to get into the Atlanta movement,
Mhm.
you know, with Promise Rain coming out and all of that. So,
Okay. I was about to say you have new music.
yes, I
And
do.
tell us.
Okay, so I dropped a record called Would You, and it's very R&B. I'm an R&B girly. We also dropped a video as well. So if you get a chance to check it out, Nene, I need you to approve it,
Oh,
okay?
yeah, I will.
I need you
For
to
sure.
give me
Yes,
my props.
I will
But
listen.
and then I have a single coming out called Hope You Understand Me, June
Okay.
13th. And I'm just excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited to perform. I'm excited to release music and
Right.
actually be in front of everybody again.
That's really good.
Yes,
Now I
ma'am.
want to ask you something on the personal level
Absolutely.
because my youngest son,
Uh-huh.
he recently had a heart transplant.
Okay.
And so he's been dealing with I never knew, but he's been dealing with a little bit of depression.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
So did you deal with depression before?
Absolutely. Definitely coming up in this industry for sure. I started really, really young. So a lot of the times I was confused about everything going on.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the waiting around, the having to be compared all the time, or, you know, a lot of the times I was dealing with my weight because I was, you know, up and down and they wanted me to be like this small. And so I dealt with that a lot.
So the labels really do be wanting people to be
What?
small?
Yes, girl.
Really?
Yes.
Like, is that really
They talking
a
about something,
thing?
if you look a certain way on camera, you know what's gonna make you. And it's like, dang, okay. I struggle with that a lot because sometimes they want you to get surgery too.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, for a young girl.
Yeah,
for
because you
sure. I got
started at
approached
what
about all
age?
of that. When I was 9, but I didn't sign my deal until I was 10 with Columbia Records.
You
Yes.
had the deal at 10 years old?
Yes. After I won Star Search, I did the Oprah show. I was making my
Yeah.
rounds and
Mhm.
I got signed to Columbia.
At
And
10 years old.
they didn't start with the image thing then. It was around the time of Promise Ring when I was working on
Yeah.
my image, and they're like, okay, you getting a little older,
Yeah.
slim down a little bit. But it was hard, and I got approached about a lot of things, but you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
I mean, I wasn't signed to nothing at 10 years old, girl, but it's homework.
Okay, but homework.
At 10?
And that too. That
is a lot though
Yeah,
for somebody young
it is.
like you at 10. So you've been in the spotlight since you were
Yeah,
a
you know,
real kid.
Nene, yes. And to grow up in front of everybody is tough.
It
It's
is
tough
tough.
because sometimes people don't want you to grow up. They don't want you to become that woman that you're becoming, and they
Yeah.
just want you to stay stuck in the past. But I just couldn't do it no more, Nene. So I said,
Yeah.
I'm grown now.
Yeah.
I had to wait.
Are you with a label now?
No, I'm independent.
Oh, you are?
But you know, if the right situation comes along,
Okay, I
I
get it.
feel like what I'm doing now would give me a better understanding, you know, of what I would need to ask for
Yeah.
or what I would need to expect,
Right.
you know, if that situation comes about.
You will
Yeah.
know when it's right. I tell
Exactly.
everybody that because you're gonna feel it in here.
You're gonna
You
feel
know
it
it up here. You'll know. Like I always know when it's the right time. you know, for
Absolutely.
me.
And don't ever
Is it a-
rush or force
Right,
anything. That's
right.
me. Like if it's seeming like it's like resistant, maybe it is for a reason. And
Yeah,
so
that's what I say
Yeah.
that about everything, even
Yeah.
in business. When
Yeah.
I'm doing I say it's not working, so
it's
it
not
just must
working. It must not be meant. It'll come back
Yeah.
around if it's
Yeah.
meant. And that's my main thing. I always say, whatever's for me
Mhm.
won't miss me.
Mhm.
So calm down.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is me.
So on this your new
Yeah, my new
music that you have out, did you write this song?
I co-wrote the first single with my writing partner, Go To. And then my second single that's coming out June 13th, I wrote that by myself. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's R&B, Nene. So I really
Yeah, I love R&B.
listen.
Yeah.
I need you to listen to it and
I
let me
promise
know.
you I will.
And let me know.
I really,
because I would
really-
love your approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can do it. Listen, if anybody can do it, somebody that's been out here since they were 9 and 10 years old, girl, you can do the damn
Thank you,
thing.
Nene.
got
Thank
it.
you. And I'm so
So
happy.
yeah, I wish you so much.
Thank you. You
Yeah,
too.
and
You
all
so
the
beautiful.
best.
Y'all,
Thank you.
Nene is gorgeous.
Thank you so
okay,
much.
gorgeous in
With
person and
flyaways
spirit.
and everything.
Yeah, no, gorgeous girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you and
Yes.
all the best to you.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
thank you so much for stopping by the Nene Leakes
Too,
Show.
and I'm gonna see you around.
Yes, I will.
right.
Give a round of applause to Tiffany Evans. Yay!
Thanks, boo.
I got one of my girls up in here, one of my girls. And when I say one of my girls, she was one of my bridesmaids in my wedding. You guys, reality star, athlete, mom, entrepreneur, all those things. Put your hands together for Laura Gavan. My
Thank you,
girl.
baby. Hi,
Laura,
baby.
You look good, girl.
Thank you. You do too.
Yes, my fashion
Thank you.
sister. See, they
I
don't
be
even know,
trying.
Greg and I got married. Laura was one of our bridesmaids in our wedding. And so for those of you who watch the show, I'm sure you've seen Laura and all her fabulousness, honey child. Laura, what's been going on with you?
So much, so
Oh my
much.
God. So tell me, are you coaching?
Yes, I am coaching. I've been doing it for a long time. It's interesting because my older son actually asked me to coach him, but then I just took over my daughter. I actually I've been coaching and playing all my life, as you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, most people don't know that, but yeah,
So your children, are they all athletes?
all four of them. It's so crazy, Nene, because I put them in different type of sports. We did archery, we did ice hockey, we did golf, we did tennis, swimming, soccer, and they all just migrated to basketball. And honestly, I wasn't sure I even wanted them to play. You know what I'm saying? Like the game is what I know, but I wanted them to have a different life.
Yeah.
There's so much more to just the game of basketball, although the game of basketball is my life and their life.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It worked out.
Yeah. Did you play basketball?
I did.
You did play
Yeah, I
basketball?
played
Yeah, their
overseas.
dad
I
played
played here.
basketball.
Yeah.
So they kind of
I
got
played college. Yeah. I mean, I led the state in scoring for 2 years in high school.
Yeah, so they have it in them, girl. Just let
They got
them
it in
play.
them. They get it from their mama.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on.
No, wait.
You got Gilbert. a little
Gilbert
something.
is good. Gilbert.
he's good
Listen. I was always a fan of Gil.
Yeah.
Even when he wasn't good, I was always still a fan.
No, so
yeah.
he's good, girl. So listen, you made a brief appearance back on Basketball Wives.
Yes.
How was that?
It was interesting. It was interesting to say the least. It wasn't what I expected, but I didn't care. You know, I just come and whatever they give, I give back. So I'm very much eye for an eye.
Okay.
So it was, they gave their garbage and I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm older now, so I don't have time for a lot of the shenanigans and the shit games and the fuckery.
Yeah.
I'm more of the let's deal with the problem and move
let's talk
on.
about it and let's go
That's
to hell.
it. Yeah.
that's
And
how I
if we-
feel, but
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But Shani had her agenda and it didn't work out for her. She had her minions trying to come for me and it just wasn't how it worked out.
no, so you wouldn't go back.
It's not that I wouldn't go back. I would go back. Shani doesn't want me to go back.
Oh, you think so?
No, I know so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I run into her quite often.
Yeah, ask
in
her.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
No, we don't have conversation like that. I just know she's Shani. I'm Nene. Hi, how are you? And I see her husband, and they usually stop and say hi to us because the guy that I was dating started a business in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So we were in Houston a lot.
Okay.
And it's a short flight for us from Atlanta over to Houston. It's like a little over an hour. flight. So I would bump into her, but we never talk about reality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, when I've seen them in the past, before I got on the show, we were cordial. The husband has always been really nice to me.
Yeah.
There's never been no beef, but it's either nip it in the bud or move on. I don't have time for lingering and you trying to have book sales and, do your own thing on your own.
Also, going back and having arguments that are 10 and 15 and 20 years old, it's like, girl,
but
I
if
done forgot what the hell we were
talking about. Well, not only that, if you want to know the truth, ask me. You can ask me on TV, at Ralph's, in public. I don't give a shit. But just ask me. Don't come for me in that type of way for TV. This is my real life.
Yeah.
These are not games to be played.
Right.
So I just wanted to make it make sense. So that's where I'm at.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Well, that group of girls, I think, on Basketball Wives, they still have the same group of women, don't they?
They brought in a
They
few
kinda rotate
newbies.
people, like,
Yeah, but they have their core.
Yeah. They have
They got rid of some staples though. They got rid of Brooke, Bailey.
Yeah, she was there. And
Yeah,
I think
she's
they
a
got rid of
staple.
Evelyn in the past and brought her back.
Yeah.
She unless she left.
But honestly, Nee, if they don't bring the first crew, then let it go.
Yeah.
Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't have
Yeah.
these
What is it?
newcomers.
Yeah, it's very
No,
different. They don't
it's
really know.
different. Yeah. And we know TV.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a really long
Professionals.
time.
Yeah. And
for
it's
a really long
a
time.
lot of them also come on and they're trying to produce
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
never works
It
out.
never works out like that.
It
Yeah,
never works
never
out.
like
So
that.
it ends up being shit TV.
Yeah, it does.
So
So you and I haven't seen each other in a while. Are you in love? Are you in a relationship? Are you dating?
I'm dating.
You think?
Dating. You think?
No, I feel like you're in a relationship.
I am in a relationship, but I like to keep it to myself.
I know. Well,
I'm
was gonna say
afraid.
you're not public.
No, I'm like afraid of people when it comes to shit like that.
I agree. I would never do that again.
Yeah.
I will never be
tough.
public
It was
with a
tough.
relationship again. You know,
Yeah.
it just put that person in a situation too because they're not in television or people
And they don't know.
Yeah, and it's just difficult. I would never do that again.
Yep. This is a lifestyle I think that we only can handle.
Yeah.
So if we bring in somebody who knows the business, cool. But if not, I just keep you out. Just it's best this way. I
So
promise you.
Is he in sports?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. Finance, actually.
He's what?
In finance.
Oh, he's in finance. Okay, so finance sounds like some dollars.
It's definitely coins in there.
Ooh.
But he's good to me. He's good to me. So
Yeah, I met a guy that was that recently he's in finance. He crunched numbers all day.
Yeah.
I think he's a private banker.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so he might have a coin, honey. I might need to look and see what's really going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm here. You know what? I'm not married.
Yeah.
So if
Neither am I.
this, so if this doesn't work,
No.
I'm dating.
Would you marry though?
I don't know.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, you don't have to marry. I feel like you can have a life partner. You don't necessarily have to get married to anybody. I mean,
But my biggest thing is I don't like introducing my kids, my children to people.
That's
So
okay.
I'm very he's met the kids, so that's important to me. But I probably won't. If this doesn't work out, I won't let nobody else meet the kids.
that's okay.
Honestly.
Yeah. Recently, Laura, your son was in an accident.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this. So I when I saw on Instagram that your son was in an accident, my son was in the hospital. He's actually still in the hospital right now. He's been in the hospital a little over a month now. So my son needed a heart. And like it kind of came out of like nowhere for us. Like Greg died, and then maybe like a year after that, my son was stressing about it for so long, and he had a heart attack. He's 22. He had a heart attack at 22 years old and just kind of passed out. And then his heart just never, he had a stroke and a heart attack all at the same time at 22, which is a lot of doctors was like, 22, like who does that? And I was just so
Devastated.
devastated. Like you had no idea. Like I was
Nene, I can't even
almost
imagine.
worse than him. It was just so bad. And then they came in and told us that his heart just was not going to get any stronger, and that he needs a heart. And we were like,
What else?
Mom, like who?
What else? Yeah.
I can't even take this kind of news,
Yeah.
right? And so finally, we get a heart. And but right now his heart, he started having some issues with it and started rejecting a little bit. So he's in the hospital right now. It's been a month. So when I saw this about your son, my heart dropped. I couldn't even, I can't take that kind of news. So I was just thinking to myself, Lord, them are over there stressing out bad.
Listen.
Mercy.
I'ma
know.
let him tell his story when it's time. But for me as a mom,
It's a lot.
I didn't sleep. He was in the hospital for 7 days. I didn't sleep for 62 hours
I know.
in the first time. I had to like really focus. So I honestly, and this may or may not make sense to people, but I haven't mourned the situation that I was in. I haven't cried much, but I find myself when he hugs me, I cry
Yeah.
every day. I cry. I know what it's like because we honestly almost lost him.
Yeah.
The car situation, his clothes were on fire. He was trapped in that car. The car actually cut off is how he got into the accident initially anyway. He was in a induced coma. We had
did all
to,
that too.
we put him in a hyperbaric chamber. He had to, I mean, it was devastating to say the least, but people don't know. So his lungs couldn't take the pressure. So what ended up happening was when he went into the coma, we had him. I mean, when I tell you about stressed out and focused, I had to really make sure that in the ICU I was paying attention. I could tell you what all them numbers are. I could tell you how he moved.
Yeah.
Girl, I had the cleaner come in on clock. There's 2 pillows allowed. I had 16. I washed his body. I gave him an enema. The nurses were like, "Yo, you took over, so you got it."
Yeah.
And they were really good to me. I didn't shower for 4 days. I didn't care about nothing but him.
Yeah.
And I just completely shut off.
Yeah.
And I went into direct mommy mode, which I never thought was possible.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even eat for 4 days, but it didn't feel like none of that affected me. I was so, God, here's what's crazy. I was actually doing an interview before, maybe like 2 days before, and I was telling God that he hasn't showed up in a while.
Yeah.
And when I tell you the position that we were in while he was in ICU, God was, "I'll show you."
Yeah.
And he showed me. And it was crazy. Elijah went into the hospital with 37, which is a count for lung smoke and all the stuff. But it was a lot. He could have passed away at 40. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So there you go.
We got to really have this conversation.
Yeah.
We're
Yes,
in
honey.
ICU
Yes.
Right now, as I sit and talk.
Nene, that's crazy.
Yes, we
I
are
can't
in
even
ICU.
imagine.
Yeah, it is a lot. But listen, thank you so much, Laura, for
I love
stopping
you.
by. I love you too. To the
I love
Nene
you.
Leakes Show. Don't forget, we got to do our real powwow and
Please.
have our real conversation going.
I'm
and have
coming
our
back.
drinks, girl.
And I'm coming back.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
So you guys, give a round of applause for Laura Gavan.